All right, welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation, and this is me adjusting the camera because I just put it back. I had to look something up, and I know sometimes it looks a little wonky with like angles. To me, it does, but that's because I've got the positioning of the camera and everything is on an angle, so I'm always messing with it. Anyways, Watcher of the Skies, first song off the Foxtrot album. No, I did a song by song reaction for that album about 5 weeks ago, I want to say. And yeah, I think it was 5 weeks ago. And I'm due to get to their next album, which I think I've years ago reacted to at least two or three songs. And that's in the Genesis playlist. You can find that. I also have a prog rock playlist of reaction videos, so it's in both. But I wanted to start diving into some of the live performances since I'm using this format now. And I do remember reading at some point Watcher of the Skies, correct me if I'm wrong, but this became sort of a traditional opening concert song for them for a while. Is this the one where Peter Gabriel dressed up as the fox in a dress? I'm going to find out. There looks like there's a mask there, so we're going to see. But enough time has passed between the album and now for me to listen to this again fresh. And I kind of like to do that. I'm struggling. Listen, okay, I got to tell you guys, I'm struggling with Genesis right now. I really am. I'm appreciating the prog elements because you guys know that I am a prog guy. Well, I appreciate prog, even though I'm very limited in the prog bands that I've really allowed to influence me. But that being said, so going through this whole early Genesis career of theirs, is opening up a little bit more understanding. But there's, man, I gotta tell you, it feels disjointed. Their songs, they feel disjointed to me. I struggle with their compositions. There's sometimes they're really phenomenal as a whole. Sometimes in certain parts they're phenomenal. There's certain things about some of their compositions that I just don't like, and certain things that I absolutely love, and other things where I'm just sort of okay. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to getting more exposure and digesting more of this. And so it's time for me to start sprinkling some more Genesis into what I'm doing. Those of you who are new here, I do things differently here. Just go along with it. Okay, I have people coming in and they're just taking a shit all over what I'm trying to do. And it's like, no, don't. That's not your place. If you don't like the channel, go. But you are welcome here. Just let's sit down. You're in my living room. I invited you over. Let's watch this. Okay? It's like friends, right? We're just gonna sit. That's what I want. And I'll give you a raw, honest, and unedited reaction in return. Sometimes during, but always after. This is a longer piece. This is
Life is expected.
Yeah, okay, we'll get to that in a second. It's like 7.5 minutes long, so I probably will stop it at some point and make some comments, just because the longer pieces I think I'm gonna have to do that with. Please like, subscribe, and share this. That will grow this channel. That will get them more exposure, but they've had so much exposure. I need more exposure. If you want to go above and beyond, please, please, please consider there are 3 ways to do that. All that information is in the description box below. Anybody who goes the route of super thanks will get a video recorded personal message of thank you in return, and I will post it on my channel for the world to know how awesome you are. Let's go. We'll get through this commercial first.
Tools
and no, I don't have the commercial shut off, so we're just going to have to deal with that. That'll help.
How you doing?
Why are you so handsome?
My dad was a weatherman.
Look.
It also helps with copyright too, right? Break it up a little bit. Hey, hold on 1 second. I want to see this. Ah, there's some King Crimson, Steely Dan. See, there's some other ones here that I'm going to want to get into. Okay, anyways, Genesis, Watcher of the Skies. Let's go. From the Midnight Special. And maybe the live performance will help me appreciate Genesis a little bit more. Who knows? Sometimes prog is better taken live. Okay, he's not dressed up as a fox. See, when there's certain theatrics in showmanship and entertainment to go along with the music to help tell the story, and that's what prog can do, then I think that's pretty awesome. See, I can hear the bass better than I can on the original audio recording. Trying to mess with the EQ here a little bit. Not the best audio, but we'll get through it. It's a Rickenbacker, isn't it?
Now their reign has come to end. Is life again destroyed life? Do they play elsewhere? Do they know more than their childhood days? Maybe the desert can still
little guitar action there.
Sliding down dark roads to the stars. Will you run? You know you never know. Watcher of the skies, watch your go. This is your fate alone. This is your own.
Tambourine Man. Okay. Yeah. Is that a double neck? It looks like he's playing a double neck bass there. Huh. Okay. Well, first of all, the audio quality was not good at all. And some of you may say, well, it's because the way you do it. Well, no, because I'm listening to it and I can hear it wasn't that good. I thought because this was the midnight special, it might have been good because it was a television performance, but I mean that was so long ago, and these old tapes converted over into digital, they didn't do anything with it, you know. Very interesting, and there's so many things going through my mind right now. So now I'm seeing them more as storytellers with their music. Okay, so I can relax a little bit on the things that I don't like. However, I do notice now, and I think a couple of you had said, and is it Tony Banks is the keyboardist? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a keyboard driven band at this point, and you have Steve Hackett here, who's like, I can hear him wanting to exist within that space, and fighting for that airtime, and rightfully so, he should, because hey, guitar first, baby. But so now I'm starting to see how all the different dynamics that they're using to tell the story musically starts to, I don't know, there was just something about, maybe I needed to see them live for some reason, a live performance, to get it, to start to get it. And I, again, this weird get up and everything that he's doing, he's part of telling the story. Now what I really need to do is I need to go back and I need to have the lyrics in front of me and listen and read and listen and put it together, because it hasn't come together for me yet with Genesis. It will at some point, but it hasn't. But this was good. This was a good experience for me to have right now. I will tell you that. It was very good. And I don't know when I'm getting to the next album review. It will be coming at some point, hopefully soon. I feel that pressure somewhere in the back of my mind where it's like you spent too much time away and you need to get back to it. But I've done that with Angra too. I did Angra and Genesis around the same time, and those album reviews, and I haven't touched Angra in a long, long time. So I may have to. I'll see what I'm gonna do. I've got so many artists right now that I'm featuring. I don't want to say I spread myself thin, but all these videos are seeds, right? And I'm planting seeds out there, and with the intention of having the channel grow in the many ways that it grows, which it's represented in many ways. The growth is, and I'm finding all of these artists where it's like I'm just getting excited about. It's like plant the seeds. You plant the seeds. It's the biblical principle. He who sows sparingly reaps sparingly. He who sows bountifully reaps bountifully. This channel has gone through a few months stretch here with just tremendous growth because I was planting many, 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 many seeds, right? But there's still some others that I have to get back to, and some fields that I've neglected that have been fallow for a few years, and now I have to get back to them. So anyways, that's all I have right now. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.